Welcome back again.
Yeah,
For
welcome
so long.
back. Yeah,
I know it was a start lamah today, but yeah, I
yeah,
think this time would be better lah. Tadi punya start lah. I would say.
yeah. Tadi we had to restart pasal technical issues.
Technical issues,
Yeah.
yes. Lurus. Technical issues it is.
Okay, now we're all good.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to our podcast again. Yep. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes. Lurus.
Mindscape Studio Podcast
Ngam.
on YouTube and follow us on Instagram juga and TikTok. Yeah.
And
How do you want to start this?
dah macam batas dah tadi we don't do it pasal terlalu sibuk tu sibuk again. Pasal tadi as a boss macam even though we have team apa, we do it ourselves juga some
Yeah.
parts lah situ.
Yeah.
And recently about damam everyone,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah, there's like recently like a flu wave of flu.
Yeah.
Everyone the mom like my kids, my wife apa, and then yourself juga kan?
Yeah, aku juga, and it took me like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2
I
weeks.
was I was sick juga.
Yeah.
And
Sekali betul.
tapi I kind of cuba fight it lah by sauna every day.
What do you mean by sauna?
I mean, I don't actually have a sauna at home, tapi I would wear like a jacket and fully covered lah
Right.
with the hood apa, and I would go hiking in the hot sun.
Yeah.
And
Tapi
then-
tu damam. Macam
damang lah macam ada slight fever and then macam ada cough and
Right.
ada runny nose, but like I just try to sweat it out lah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know kalau scientifically it actually works, but it worked for me,
Right.
like keeping active apa.
Uh-huh.
Cause dulu, if I were damam, and then I just stayed home, stayed in bed, somehow it elongates the
damam
damam
tu kan?
lang. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's also mentally juga.
True.
Cause like I tell myself, okay, I'm fine. I'm gonna go hike, masaya apa, and it helped. Yeah. Macam my damam lasted for macam 1-2 days saja.
Oh.
But it was just like any other day lah for me.
Mm.
Masih juga workout, masih go hiking apa.
I think that was my mistake kali wah. Like I didn't go out.
Yeah.
Tu aku di rumah.
I didn't see you for a while, bro.
Benar, yeah, like for 2 weeks. 2 weeks berehat, and then the other 2 to 3 weeks. Sorry. 2 weeks damam, and then 2 to 3 weeks rehat. So in total
Yeah.
of 5 weeks. Gila, sebulan. That actually sebulan though. I was away for a month. Wow. Okay.
But I think you needed the break juga.
Yeah. I would say.
Because you've been
Because-
working constantly for a few months.
Yeah.
Weekends
straight.
pun kerja.
I know. Yeah.
apa.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Itu.
And I think you needed a reset lah.
Terus.
Your body needed it.
Away. Pasal bukan apa, guys. My wife yang mention like, yeah, you look tired. Gitu. And aku, when you sudah in a momentum bekerja,
Yeah.
you started to like ignoring all the advices. Macam kerja sih gitu.
Yeah.
Until to the point where you hit the wall, which is damam. Itulah.
Yeah. I have those juga. Macam you work every day apa.
Yeah.
And then like malay your mental energy itulah. Mental energy actually takes more
Okay.
energy than physical energy.
True.
And then at one point itu you just break down your body apa. And then you end up just staying at home
Lurus.
doing nothing. And then you feel worried like, oh man, I should be doing something apa. But then you just do nothing for a few days, then you come back stronger.
Lurus. Yes, I believe that.
Oh,
So I just came back and again, I feel more energized.
yeah.
Gitu.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for us, we have the privilege of running a business, so we can take a break anytime.
Lurus. Yeah.
And, I know kalau people who work for the government atau apa, whatever private sector, they have a limited amount of cuti kan.
Lurus. Yes.
Yeah, so Alhamdulillah, for us, we can do that. But it is also, not a privilege, but also, apa tu? What's that
Could
word?
be, what if kira ada bad side-nya lah.
Yeah, the
It's
bad side
a-
is if we take cuti too long,
Yup.
the business will suffer lah.
Macam it's a double-edged sword lah.
Yeah,
macam.
exactly.
It could hit you, it could hit the other side juga. So macam terlampau panjang, affect the company.
Yeah,
The team mencari kau.
yeah, benar. Yeah, cause like, you know, it's your company. You
Yeah.
can do whatever you want, but then doing whatever you want is ano lah. You need to be responsible lah juga. Actually, even more responsible
More.
than
Yes.
being working somewhere.
Terus.
Yeah.
Ani macam you're not just dealing with business but in a deeper level lagi, like, your orang, your operation
Oh.
and your system lagi you need to think about, and then all those things yang macam when it comes to the administrative part lagi.
Oh.
It's not because of we're trying to micromanage, tapi more to like towards like be aware of what they're doing. Satu saja ba.
Yeah.
Satu.
And to make sure everything runs smoothly lah.
Yes. Lurus.
Oh. Because if kami biarkan saja,
Yeah.
we may not know what's going on. Apa maybe someone is unhappy ke apa.
Yeah. True.
Or they're also burning out apa. Because for us, like it's a privilege lah for us to macam have all these people working for us yang we can trust, and they in turn they also have to trust us lah juga.
Lurus. Yeah.
You know, because we're responsible for them as well.
Speaking of energy tadi you mentioned itu kan. Since Tani is doing this podcast apa, I do understand that energy ni is an important role lah juga to do this apa. Pasal ni requires a lot of
Yep.
mental energy and stuff apa. All this while Tani buat podcast ni, how do you feel sebetulnya? I don't know, what are the beneficial thing happen to you?
Honestly, starting this podcast, I mean, you're the one yang pushed me to do it. Aku benarnya adalah hindi mau, because it's something different for me.
Yeah.
Being in front of camera, like people hearing my voice apa. Actually, even masa the first time kami did the podcast, like I listened to the recording balik, I'm like, damn, that's what I sound like. Macam,
Ada cringe tu sikit.
macam I'm like, okay. Didn't know, I sounded like that. Tapi okay. Then I'm not sure if like you guys seen our podcast dari episode 1, which is on YouTube by the way. I think nampak we've grown a lot.
Weh.
Berapa episode sudah kan? Like
I think it was 6, 7.
6, 7.
I can't keep up lah.
Yeah. We've done way more than 6, 7 episodes benarnya.
Yeah.
But we haven't released it. But I feel, being in front of camera and then just learning to talk apa, it helped me boost my confidence lah juga. And mental health as well.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
Because doing something that I fear, macam being in front of camera, having my face out there apa
Yeah.
on social media apa, is something that I've never done lah before actually.
Right.
Because Mindscape has been around for like 6 years, and I'm usually behind the camera lah.
Kan.
Yeah.
Behind the camera.
And then macam doing all the shooting lah. And then I would only be visible kalau in front of clients apa.
Yep.
And then they would only see me then. Tapi in front of camera tu ada lah. If you see the social media feed pun, maybe satu saja post yang ada buka
Oh yeah, I saw the one yang kau receive award.
Yeah,
That
yang
time.
BSP.
Yeah, that's time.
Tapi and now if you open our social media, like our face is just like everywhere.
Everywhere. Kalau kau bekerja, like if you work for someone, the ngalih itu or the exhaustion type of exhaust itu ngalih lah daripada working your own company. Working on your company itu, like I would assume double the pain, double the ngalih, tapi funnya double juga. Macam
Yeah,
tu.
lurus.
And double je stressnya, everything double lah.
Yeah,
basically, macam tu.
yeah, benar. I totally agree on that. Because the difference is,
Yeah.
because I myself, I work like for 10 years
Yeah.
for another company lah. The stress, stress lang during work ito, and then you have to achieve stuff, you need to deliver stuff to your boss apa.
Yeah.
Tapi once habis kerja pukul 5, done. You can just shut off. You can just do your thing, be with your family, apa to. Just enjoy the rest of the day lah. But owning a business, you cannot really shut off lah. Macam kalau you need to work sampai malam,
Well,
you work itu
you
sampai malam.
have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lurus. And baik orang pikir like, oh jadi bos ni senang nih. Okay. Mana partnya senangan nih?
Yeah. Especially when we have a lot of people under us kan.
True. Yes.
We are responsible for them juga.
Everyone.
Yeah,
Literally everyone. Even
everyone.
like us as the owners pun tani responsible to each other.
Yeah, lurus.
So like, are you okay? Even you usually call me juga.
Yeah.
Okay, how are you bro? Lamah nih. Okay, sekejap.
Yeah, benar.
So, what I learned having a business ni, it's not just making money. It's about taking care of someone itu is more important wah as a team.
Yeah,
Macam
benar.
Like to see your well-being macam mana, your welfare macam mana.
Yeah,
Like how you taking care of me macam mana.
lurus.
You ask me macam tu. Like duit minyak, are you okay? Macam tu. So macam those are the things yang consider as adalah responsibility lah macam tu. We taking
Yes.
each other lah macam tu.
Especially the stuff that we do
Yeah.
on a daily basis
Mm.
is, it requires the whole team to work together.
Lurus. Yes.
And each person doing their part
Mm.
is important. Like not one person is less important than the other lah.
Yes. Lurus.
Semua apa everyone do, even though lain-lain, semua important.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Every single thing. Every single
Yeah.
thing. And speaking of macam business ni, how hard it is kan apa kan. So macam how do you deal with your own life? Like, we have our own problems juga kan.
Oh.
So recently ada you called me hari tu
Mhm.
like baca Yasin.
Mhm.
It helps.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, it came from ano pulang. Apa to?
recent podcast.
Our recent podcast with Kahwa.
Yeah.
And Atakwa.
Yep.
So I really this one of the story ya begitu was yang dia during dia punya umrah, like they encountered some problems where dorang punya tour
Bus
tour
tu.
group itu
Yeah,
stuck. Yeah. And then they couldn't go on, and then they had no solution lah basically. And then they were really they felt really kasihan for all the for the people yang under them. Pasal dorang the group leader kan.
Yeah.
And then sama dia punya colleague baca Yasin, and then everything worked out.
Yep.
Yeah. So I applied it to my life juga whenever I have some anxiety ka apa.
Yeah.
And then have something yang I can't solve by myself. And it kind of worked out. I mean, not necessarily that thing is solved, tapi at least internally I feel better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, usually I don't really talk about macam religious, spiritual stuff
Yep.
on this podcast. Tapi as a Muslim, I really like to improve myself juga, and then learn from other people apa juga.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So that's why orang dulu-dulu, did you realize time I don't know if your sekolah encountered this lah ha?
Okay.
Macam dulu-dulu kalau barang kecurian,
Ah.
kan
Yeah, pernah.
orang kecurian kan, and then kena kumpul, everyone di sekolah like they want baca Yasin.
Oh,
And then the wrong bukan the wrong doers. The thieves ka apa ka
Panas,
mau
panas.
panas. dulu tu dulu.
oh pernah.
Right.
I remember di sekolah kamu dulu.
Aku bilang apa yes.
Oh, macam
Yes.
apa ka? They used to keep like the money dalam the safe kapa. Kali hilang dia.
Yes.
Jadi semua tu the whole school kena panggil ke dewan, baca Yasin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And ada that mini ceramah like siapa yang ni yang mencuri ni yang panas tu orangnya macam okay. I wonder who's gonna siapa mencuri dia gitu. And dulu orang banyak pun sama
Ada. Yeah. I mean, okay lah. Like, I don't know if it worked.
I don't know.
Tapi,
Yeah, sama.
I hope it did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope it did. And then I remember kami like when I was in Sekolah Harap lah. Aku Sekolah Harap dulu. Sekali kami kena suspect like a few classes lah kena suspect lah. Some floors apa for based on dorang punya investigation.
Okay.
Sekali I don't remember apa exactly yang hilang. Tapi it was obviously duit lah. Sekali hilang cikgu punya duit or something. Sekali kena suspect some of the classes including my classes. Including my class. Sekali kami kena suruh sebuah baris. Kena suruh bodoh. And then banyak. Sumpah Al-Quran. Okay. Dia pelang apa-apa. It just berijap Macam even though we don't do it. But berijap orang sampai macam itu. So macam that one whole class. That one whole session itu kena suruh pause. Susun. Okay. Sudah bodoh. Sudah. Okay. Lepas tu ada tu saya tidak mencuri bla 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 bla. Okay. Pas. Kali lurus tu you said. Nada news tapi I hope it worked,
Was it solved apa? Tak tahu. Nada announcement-nya.
Nada orang macam alhamdulillah duit sudah dijumpakan nada gitu.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean those kind of stuff. Aku pun ingat tu orang itu.
Kali rupanya tinggal di kereta rupanya.
Semua sudah tinggal di kereta, semua lagi student kan tu. Oh man, it could be. You never know. But yeah, I mean, tu juga part of it lah yang that actually can help us juga situ. And I just want to share a bit juga about the not lang macam on the religious part lah. It's more like yang tadi mention about the the mental health sedikit itulah. So macam on this part, like doing this pun, I feel like I feel better juga. Macam I can talk better. Pasal before this, I always like bercerita tu dah berstructure. Macam aja cakap, okay, cerita, okay, next. Tapi orang lain belum boleh catch up with our page, macam tu lah. So macam, okay, I need to learn that. So now, what I learn and what I improve from doing podcast ni, structure your cerita. So macam, I talk to you, Wes, pasal ni Wes. Okay, sorry. Ni now, but even you, okay, let's talk about this. So you have that separated every topic.
Yeah.
Atu syok.
I totally agree, bro. 100%. Pasal, whenever, I don't know, maybe it's pasal kami on camera and like on recording ato. Kali it kind of tricks our brain to, mesti talk proper sikit lah.
Lurus.
Macam, bukannya just like cerita antam saya kan. I mean, sure it's a podcast. Macam raw apa, but
at least structure lah.
Structure, yes.
Itu lah.
Because there's an audience ba. Like, they're gonna listen to us.
Lurus.
And then macam, ini mesti je, indakan na bertantu apa kami cerita.
Ngam.
Dia boleh lompat-lompat ka pa. So at least, darang paham je and they
They go along with us lah.
Yeah,
Ano
exactly.
macam, pasal apa ni?
Terus taras.
Terus taruh. And then, about this kan, I love to have depan kamera. Aku suka. But I don't have the opportunity before. Sekali, what I did with Astrol, we do like YouTube recordings lah. Macam main game apa dulu lah.
Yeah.
Sekali, automatically macam is it unsubconsciously gitu? Subconsciously. So subconsciously macam I can talk proper because of like doing content ada YouTube tu kan. It helps me talk properly, my English improve gitu and dapat my mind automatically like remind for myself that someone's watching.
Yeah.
Usai. Lurus tu I mention. Ngam tu.
Yeah, I mean, personally, it also helped me during, cakap sama orang time biasa.
There you go. Yeah.
And that includes even jumpa klien apa.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yes.
I guess, being nervous apa kalau dulu shooting this podcast,
Oh yeah.
like in front of camera, macam talking into the mic apa, sudah lama biasa, talking to people, yeah, I noticed, improvement lah in my confidence apa. So
And
it also translate to real life lah.
Yeah, lurus. Oh yeah. It's a practical lah.
Oh, lurus.
Macam even kau tadi pun show your phone, I always observe sebenarnya every time.
Okay.
Sekali tadi kau pegang phone tu, kau gagar. Awal-awal I remember tu. Mana tu? Awal-awal. Oh, I remember tu, guys. Awal-awal mo is. Ani now na dia. That's a big improvement.
So ano to, pasal bagas gym to.
Right. Oh. Apa kau transfer energy mo sana?
Dah.
Tapi but yeah, I mean that's the
Yeah, I mean,
The good
it
part
does
lah.
help with my nerves lah.
right.
Yeah.
And I believe kau pun, I realize you talk more structure now. Not it's because of like I'm actually happy to see there's changes wah. Itu yang aku happy lah. Jadi
Oh, well, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
right.
Sure. Because, going out of, aku punya comfort zone apa.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's the only way you can grow kan.
True. You face it. You face your fear. Macam tu.
Oh. So then after this, level up lagi. Yeah.
Ni pun sudah kau chill. I don't know, man. Oh man, honestly guys, this is Muiz, the new Muiz, to be honest with you guys. I'm not saying like I want to judge him, bukan. I'm just happy that change happened. Catu ah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Atu siok berhabis.
Yeah. Yeah, pasal like I said, it helped with my mental health apa aja. Yeah. Usually they say if you're about to do something
Okay.
that you are frightened of,
Okay.
but also excites you, do it.
Uy. Okay.
Because artinya it's something that is going to benefit you
Right.
and something, kira it's a sign for you have to do it
Right.
to grow up. Because kau takut buat
Yeah.
barang itu, tapi at the same time, kau macam, syade.
So excited tu juga, takut juga. Macam ni.
Macam mana ba? Kira you are about to go on bungee jumping or something.
Right. Okay.
Macam kau takut. Tapi at the same time, you're excited juga. The thrill itu ada ba?
Yes.
So that's how I see it lah doing podcast ni.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
Also macam I would say you got nothing to lose bah.
Yeah.
Macam,
that too.
You got nothing to lose.
Oh,
Like
bah.
alang-alang kau sudah dapat mic, dapat kamera,
Yeah.
might as well.
Yeah, true.
But okay, before we proceed, we need to take a break dulu sekejap and we continue for the next part.